Interview 1.
Welcome to Energy Insights. Today, we're discussing the future of renewable energy with Mr. Scott, our renewable energy expert. Mr. Scott, thank you for joining us.
It's great to be here.
Renewable energy has been a hot topic for some time now. Can you explain why it's so important for the future?
Renewable energy is critical because it helps reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, which are not only finite but also contribute to climate change through the emission of greenhouse gases. By shifting to renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and hydropower, we can decrease our carbon footprint and help protect the planet for future generations. Moreover, as the demand for energy grows, renewable sources can provide a sustainable solution to meet those needs.
What challenges do you see in transitioning to renewable energy on a larger scale?
One of the biggest challenges is the infrastructure. In many countries, the existing energy grid is built for fossil fuels, so adapting it to handle renewable sources requires significant investment. Additionally, renewable energy sources like wind and solar are intermittent, meaning they don't generate power consistently, which poses a challenge for ensuring a stable energy supply. To overcome this, we need advancements in energy storage technology, like better batteries, to store excess power generated during peak production times.
That makes sense. How do you think technology will evolve to support renewable energy?
Technology is already evolving rapidly in this field. We're seeing improvements in solar panel efficiency and wind turbine designs that can capture more energy. Additionally, there are exciting developments in energy storage systems, such as new battery technologies and even the use of hydrogen as a clean energy carrier. Governments and private companies are investing heavily in research and development to make renewable energy more efficient and affordable.
What advice would you give to individuals who want to support the shift toward renewable energy?
I'd encourage people to look into ways that can reduce their own carbon footprint, whether it's by installing solar panels on their homes or supporting green energy initiatives in their communities. Even small actions, like using energy-efficient appliances or driving less, can make a big difference. The shift to renewable energy requires collective effort, so every contribution helps.
Interview 2.
Welcome to Health Matters. Today, we're talking about the impact of social media on mental health with Dr. Taylor, a psychologist who specializes in this area. Dr. Taylor, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Social media is everywhere these days, and many people are concerned about its effects on mental health. Can you explain how social media affects people psychologically?
Social media can have both positive and negative effects on mental health. On the positive side, it allows people to stay connected with friends and family, find support, and access helpful information. However, there are also negative effects, particularly when it comes to social comparison. Many people feel pressure to present a perfect image of their lives on social media, and this can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and depression. Additionally, excessive use of social media has been linked to sleep problems, low self-esteem, and difficulty concentrating.
That's interesting. What role does social comparison play in the negative effects of social media?
Social comparison is a big part of the problem. When people see others posting about their achievements, vacations, or happy moments, they may start to feel like their own lives don't measure up. This constant comparison can lead to a distorted sense of reality where people believe they are less successful or happy than they actually are. It's important to remember that what we see on social media is often a curated version of reality, not the whole picture.
What advice would you give to someone who feels overwhelmed by social media?
I'd recommend taking regular breaks from social media and setting boundaries, like limiting the amount of time spent on these platforms each day. It's also helpful to unfollow accounts that make you feel negative about yourself and to focus on content that promotes positivity and well-being. Practicing mindfulness and staying connected with people in real life can also help balance the effects of social media. Interview 3.
Welcome to Education Today. We're joined by Ms. Johnson, an education consultant, to discuss the rapid growth of e-learning. Ms. Johnson, thank you for being here.
I'm happy to be here.
E-learning has grown significantly in recent years, especially with the rise of online courses and virtual classrooms. What do you think has driven this growth?
There are a few key factors behind the growth of e-learning. First, technology has made it easier for people to access education from anywhere in the world. With the internet and mobile devices, students can now participate in courses and earn degrees without ever stepping foot in a traditional classroom. Second, e-learning offers flexibility. Many people who work full-time or have family responsibilities appreciate the ability to study at their own pace and on their own schedule. Lastly, the COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the shift to online learning as schools and universities had to adapt quickly to remote education.
What are some of the benefits of e-learning for students and educators?
E-learning offers many benefits. For students, it allows them to access a wide variety of courses that may not be available locally. They can learn from experts around the world and often at a lower cost than traditional education. For educators, e-learning provides new ways to engage students through interactive tools, multimedia content, and discussion forums. It also allows for more personalized learning as students can focus on areas where they need the most help.
Are there any challenges that come with e-learning?
Yes, there are challenges. One of the biggest is the lack of face-to-face interaction. Some students struggle with motivation and self-discipline when learning online, and they may miss the social aspects of traditional classrooms. Another challenge is the digital divide. Not everyone has access to high-speed internet or the necessary technology to participate in e-learning. Educators also need to adapt their teaching methods to suit the online format, which can be difficult for those who are used to traditional teaching.
What do you think the future holds for e-learning?
I believe e-learning will continue to grow even after the pandemic. Many institutions are now offering hybrid models that combine online and in-person learning. We're also seeing more use of artificial intelligence to personalize the learning experience and provide real-time feedback to students. E-learning has opened up new opportunities for education, and I think it will play an important role in the future of education.